It is Ronaldo! Oh!
With Cristiano Ronaldo returning home to Manchester United, the world now has a big question that needs answering. How is he going to transfer his car collection from Turin, Italy to Manchester, England? Well, probably at great financial cost, as CR7 has a massive number of vehicles in his garage, many of which are worth millions. Today, we're going to peek behind the curtain and see the impressive sports cars and luxury vehicles that the legendary Portuguese football/soccer player has owned over the years, including a collection of Ferraris, Bugattis, Rolls-Royces, and so much more. There's even a rare McLaren. So, let's get started. When you're one of the greatest players to ever grace the football pitch, it's only right to have some of the best cars around. As such, Ronaldo has 3 cars from Bugatti. In early 2021, he purchased the limited edition Bugatti 110. It's able to hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds. On release, they were selling for $8.88 million. There are also reports that he splurged out on the one-of-a-kind Bugatti La Voiture Noire for $18.9 million. Other confirmed Bugattis Ronaldo has owned include the Veyron and Chiron, worth $2.4 million and $3.1 million respectively. Altogether, this Bugatti collection is worth $33.2 million. With only 500 units available, Ronaldo had to get his mitts on a stunning McLaren Senna, named after the legendary Formula One driver, Ayrton Senna. The vehicle has a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine capable of producing 789 horsepower. The track car that's legal for road use can reach 208 miles per hour. It only takes 2.8 seconds for the Senna to get from 0 to 62 miles per hour. The body is formed out of carbon fiber, making the Senna the lightest vehicle that McLaren has ever created. The limited edition supercar was reportedly bought by CR7 for $1.06 million in 2019. While still playing for Juventus in 2021, Ronaldo reportedly decided to skip training one day. This came a day after the team lost heavily to their rivals. Probably to cheer himself up, he went out to purchase a Ferrari Monza SP1. The motor, which can only be bought by invitation, reportedly cost Ronaldo $1.95 million. It'll go well with the other Ferraris in his garage, which include an F12 TDF worth $480,000, a 599 GTO worth $385,000, a $310,000 599 GTB Fiorano, and a $300,000 F430. So, adding up those figures, his Ferrari smorgasbord is worth around $3.4 million. But not every car in CR7's possession is a world record-beating supercar. Sometimes he gets a car that's better suited to his family. As such, he has a convertible Chevrolet Camaro SS that he first bought in 2016. The 6.2-liter V8 engine can produce 455 horsepower. At the time, the manufacturer's suggested retail price, or MSRP, had the car being sold for $48,300, making it the cheapest car within the Portuguese forwards arsenal. Back to his fancy cars. According to reports, Ronaldo first began his collection during his first stint at Manchester United from 2003 to 2009. One model he loved dearly at the time was the Bentley Continental GT Speed Coupe. Under the hood, the 2009 model has a 6-liter W12 engine capable of 600 horsepower. At the time, it was selling for $203,600. On top of the Camaro, Ronaldo decided to get another family car in 2016. This time, even his dogs will be able to make use of the car. He decided to get the special edition Range Rover Sport SVR. This Land Rover-made 4-wheel drive SUV has a 5-liter V8 engine able to produce 550 horsepower. At the time of its release, the SVR was said to be the fastest and most powerful vehicle produced by Land Rover. During 2016, when Ronaldo got one of his own, the MSRP for the SVR was $111,350. Next, we have the Porsche 911 Turbo S that's also housed in Ronaldo's residence. After spending most of 2016 buying practical family cars, Ronaldo decided to get one for himself with this Porsche. It has a 3.8-liter H6 engine capable of 560 horsepower. Thanks to a turbocharged power plant, the 911 can hit 200 miles per hour. A month before Ronaldo got the Porsche, he lost out on the 2015 FIFA Ballon d'Or to longtime rival Lionel Messi. He probably wanted the car to cheer himself up. By the following Ballon d'Or, CR7 took home the top prize again. In 2016, the Turbo S all-wheel drive had an MSRP of $194,600. We've done his Bugatti and his Ferrari collections. Now, let's look at Ronaldo's Mercedes-Benz selection. In 2020, to celebrate CR7's 35th birthday, his partner, Georgina Rodriguez, gifted the footballer a Mercedes G-Wagon Brabus worth $850,000. This goes on top of his Mercedes AMG GLE 63S worth $108,840. He also has this Mercedes AMG S65 Coupe. In 2017, this stunner was selling for $236,250, making this collection worth nearly $1.2 million. When putting together a car collection that makes most people drool in jealousy, rich folk tend to include a Lamborghini Aventador, and Ronnie is no different. According to reports, in order to celebrate his 27th birthday in 2012, Ronaldo decided to treat himself to a brand new jet black Aventador. It has a 6.5-liter V12 engine containing 691 horsepower. It can also go up to 218 miles per hour. At the time, this motor had an MSRP of $376,000. The last collection of one type within Ronaldo's garage is for Rolls-Royce. According to reports, in 2008, after announcing his decision to stay at Man United for another season, he decided to purchase a Phantom Drophead Coupe, a beloved icon for luxury car fans. At the time, the car was selling for $407,000. In 2019, Ronaldo purchased what reports titled as his favorite car, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The bright white vehicle was purchased for a reported $360,000, making this collection worth $767,000. On top of the high salary and recognition for being one of the world's best players, if you're playing for Real Madrid's first team, you could get a free brand new Audi. Thanks to the sponsorship deal that was inked in 2003. Ronaldo got to enjoy this perk for the last time in 2017. He was given an RS7 Sportback Prestige model. These cars have a 4-liter V8 engine that can produce 605 horsepower. The selling price for these at the time started at $129,500. With his love of sports cars, Ronaldo had to get a Maserati Grand Cabrio to add to his huge selection of motors. First released in 2009, the car didn't make it to the US until 2010. By then, reports claimed that it quickly sold out across the country. The Grand Cabrio has a 4.7-liter V8 engine that produces 433 horsepower. It even has a top speed of 180 miles per hour. In 2010, the Grand Cabrio was selling in the US for upwards of $136,000. So, if we add together all the cars we've mentioned in the list, we have 22 vehicles that the iconic forward has owned over the years. Combined, they have a startling value of over $40.8 million. But considering Ronaldo at the time of writing this has an estimated net worth of $500 million, his car collection is still just a drop in the financial ocean for him. Final fact finish. While Ronaldo has made several big money transfers, he didn't hold the record for the player with the highest cumulative transfer fees. If he isn't breaking international goal-scoring records for Portugal, you can find Cristiano Ronaldo now living it up back home with Manchester United. The iconic footballer/soccer player, if you're American, is one of the best players to ever grace this beautiful game. With all that success comes a massive bank account, which CR7 has put to good use when buying not one, but 2 private jets to fly around the world at a moment's notice. Today, we're going to look at the 2 Gulfstream planes that the legendary forward has stored in his hangar, both of which are worth many millions. So, let's get started. In In 2019, Ronaldo wanted to add a brand new Gulfstream to his personal travel arsenal, so he went with the G650 model. This model took its first flight in 2009 and was available for production in 2012. The 400th unit was quickly delivered to a buyer in 2019, and there's a good reason for its popularity. The G650 is said to be one of the fastest business jets on the market. Plus, the cabin can ferry up to 18 passengers and has sleeping space for 10. Ronaldo's plane even has his logos on the cabin's entrance. There's a CR7 logo along with a silhouette of Ronaldo with the number 7 on his back, placed on the plane's exterior. But it hasn't always been easy for Ronaldo and the G650. Back in 2020, he was quarantined on Madeira, his home island in Portugal. He was due to fly to Turin to meet up with Juventus to begin the Serie A season again in Italy. However, his plane was blocked from taking off from Madrid, Spain, 3 times, leaving the forward stuck for some time. When the G650 was first released for sale in 2012, it commanded a whopping fee of $67 million. Ronaldo seemed to get himself a bit of a deal, as his jet reportedly cost a slightly reduced $65 million. According to Business Jet Traveler, the average selling price for used models is currently $46 million. Firstly, we have the G650's performance. The plane has a massive range of 7,000 nautical miles, around 8,055 standard miles. This is pretty useful to the 5-time winner of the Ballon d'Or, the oldest and most prestigious award in football. After all, Ronaldo has played for football teams in 4 different European countries, so he has ties all over the place. So Ronaldo can fly around with ease without needing to land to refuel. There's also the tours he has taken part in, such as in China and the US. The G650ER model adds a further 500 nautical miles, or 575 standard miles, to its range over the original model. The G650 has a top speed of Mach 0.9, or 691 miles per hour, while its cruising speed is Mach 0.85, or 652 miles per hour. The features on board Air Ronaldo aren't widely known. As a result, few sources disclose what CR7 has within the cabin. The reports that do have some information believe there to be Wi-Fi, an entertainment system, a satellite telephone, and a fax machine for sending contracts whilst jetting the skies, we assume. Gulfstream states that the plane has the capacity to create 4 separate living areas, with many of the seats able to convert into beds. According to plane chartering company Liberty Jet, the annual operating budget for a G650 that does an average of 200 hours of flight a year comes to just shy of $1.6 million. For a plane that reaches 400 hours a year, that figure increases to $2.4 million. But where did Cristiano Ronaldo get his fortune to purchase multiple multi-million-dollar private jets? We hear you ask. Well, at the time of writing, Ronaldo is believed to have an estimated net worth of $500 million. He achieved this by being one of the best footballers to walk onto the pitch. His recent return home to Manchester United has reportedly granted him a contract worth £480,000, or $666,000 per week, making him the highest paid player in the English Premier League. Since he signed a 2-year deal, he will potentially receive a base salary of nearly $69.3 million. That doesn't take into account any bonuses he might receive along the way, such as the number of goals scored and so on. On top of his playing salary, CR7 has a host of endorsement deals funding his lifestyle. Back in 2016, he signed a lifetime contract with sport clothes manufacturer Nike. Ronaldo was only the 3rd athlete to sign such a deal with the company behind the icons of LeBron James and Michael Jordan. The contract from this deal is reportedly similar to James's and said to be worth as much as $1 billion. Ronaldo has worked with Nike since 2003 after joining Manchester United for the first time. But those deals weren't on this scale. In 2017, Hookit, a company that examines the social and digital media value for brands, looked at Ronaldo's worth to Nike throughout 2016. They found that the forward had generated a massive $499.6 million for Nike in media value, nearly half of the cash they paid for the contract already. This figure is massively helped by Ronaldo's huge social media following. In 2021, he became the first person to gain over 500 million followers combined across various platforms. At the time of writing this, he has 341 million followers on Instagram alone. But this wasn't the first time Ronnie decided to keep a Gulfstream on standby should he want to see his mother in Madeira. In 2015, Ronaldo decided to splash out on a plane to get him across the globe. He chose to get a 2006 Gulfstream G200 for a whopping $25 million. Over its production lifetime between 1999 to 2011, only 250 units were created. Ronaldo's jet underwent a refurbishment in 2019, installing plenty of leather and a luxury carpeted floor. CR7's G200 now has the registration of ECKBC. When the model was first released, it had a price of $23 million. However, today, the average selling price for a used G200 is around $3.3 million. The G200 is reportedly decked out in all sorts of features. Firstly, performance. The twin-engine jet has a max speed of 560 miles per hour and a cruising speed of 528 miles per hour. It also has a range of 3,910 miles, with 4 passengers and 2 flight crew members on board. So he can get to most places in Europe without an issue. The jet can fit up to 10 passengers. They can also enjoy the 3 different seats on board, which are created with a number of luxuries and safety features in mind. The jet even has beds and sleeping places for up to 4 people. On top of the lavatory, the plane also has an electric oven and a microwave on board to cater for those wanting hot meals, plus a refrigerator for storage. Since Ronnie has several business interests and mobile signals aren't that reliable in the air, the G200 has a satellite phone and a fax machine. But when Ronaldo wants to relax, there's also the entertainment system to keep him occupied. According to reports, CR7 also has a wardrobe on board the plane that's filled with outfits for every occasion. According to Liberty Jet, the G200 can be costly to maintain. If the plane is in the air for 200 hours per year, owners need to budget nearly $1.08 million per year for various costs. For 400 hours, the price goes up to just over $1.6 million. Final fact finish. In 2020, Ronaldo joined the club of athletes who've earned over $1 billion in their careers. Yet he's the first active sports player to reach the magical figure.
What does Cristiano Ronaldo do to celebrate? Well, he goes out and buys a $7 million yacht. Ronaldo's Azimut Grande 27 Metri is a super yacht fit for a superstar. Sure, it's not a mega yacht like the one owned by Jeff Bezos, but it's still incredibly luxurious and stylish. It's the perfect yacht for Ronaldo and his family, and a great investment considering he used to rent a larger yacht at a cost of nearly $250,000 per week. Ronaldo's new yacht is filled with luxurious features, and the owner's cabin is fancier than a 5-star hotel room. Here's a look at Cristiano Ronaldo's new $7 million yacht. The Azimut Grande 27 Metri is no ordinary super yacht. It exudes elegance from top to bottom. It's no wonder that Cristiano Ronaldo decided to buy one of these beauties after he won the Serie A championship with Juventus FC. The 27 Metri is a perfect little yacht for cruising up and down the Italian coast. Even though Ronaldo is back at Man U, he still owns his Azimut Grande 27 Metri. He bought the luxurious ship so he and his family could relax on the open water wherever they may be. At just 88 feet long, the Azimut Grande 27 isn't the biggest yacht in the world. Far from it. However, it is luxurious. Many of the yacht's cabins and rooms are far more luxurious than the executive boxes at Old Trafford. Ronaldo's 27 Metri was built by a team of highly skilled craftsmen at Azimut Benetti shipyards in Viareggio, Italy, and no expense was spared. Only the finest materials were used to build the ship. Thanks to the carbon fiber construction, the 27 Metri can withstand even the roughest waves, or a blistering strike from Ronaldo himself. The top deck of the Azimut Grande 27 Metri is the perfect place to chill and relax. There are luxurious features from the bow to the stern. At the bow, you'll find a succession of terraces, each offering a place to soak up the sun. The massive lounge chair at the bow offers more than enough space for Ronaldo and his entire family. The plush white leather seats are so comfortable and cozy that it would be easy to fall asleep even if the yacht was in motion. On the next terrace up, you'll find more comfortable seating, this time in the form of an adjustable sofa. This is a great place to enjoy a few cocktails or have some brunch al fresco style. A hardtop cover hangs over the center of the top deck. If rain starts to come down, it can be closed. But if the weather is nice, it can open up to let the sun shine in. Let's be honest, the weather in the French Riviera is so nice that the top is probably always down. That's just the way the world's wealthiest travel. When you're worth $500 million like Ronaldo, sunny coastlines and pristine beaches are just a part of everyday life. The stern of the 27 Metri is another great place to hang out. There's a sleek bar area complete with bar stools as well as an elegant solarium. The curves of the bar even match the design of the boat's hull. How cool is that? There's also a hot tub at the stern of the yacht. It's surrounded by 2 white leather chase lounges. There's no shortage of places to lay back and take in the cool sea air. Ronaldo's Azimut Grande 27 Metri is just as nice below deck as it is above deck. The owner's cabin is so luxurious that it's akin to an executive suite in a high-end hotel. The owner's cabin is surprisingly spacious thanks to an innovative design. It actually spans the entire width of the yacht. Talk about palatial. Floor-to-ceiling windows bring in plenty of natural light, and as an added bonus, stunning views of nearby shorelines. Think of them as ultra-luxurious portholes. Ronaldo can even watch the sunrise without having to get out of bed. All the furnishings in the owner's cabins were specially designed by famed Italian architect Achille Savani and built by expert craftsmen. The bathroom that's attached to the owner's cabin features marble countertops and a walk-in shower with marble walls. The bathroom is also filled with top-of-the-line stainless steel fixtures. You'll even find special accessories in the owner's cabin like an elegant watch case. It's ideal for Ronaldo because we all know how fond he is of his Rolexes. A stunning spiral staircase reminiscent of one you'd find in a stately manor leads to 4 more luxurious cabins. The 2 cabins at the stern of the yacht can be combined to form one huge VIP suite. Each of the aft cabins has a double bed with a window above the headboard. The air conditioning vents in the suites are hidden, as are the TVs. They're located behind mirrors. The other 2 cabins, which are located at the bow of the yacht, are also filled with handcrafted furnishings. Azimut Yachts puts a great deal of effort into designing the Grande 27 Metri. Even the tiniest details show just how elegant the yacht is. If Ronaldo gets hungry when he's out to sea, he doesn't have to worry. The Azimut Grande 27 Metri has an impressive galley that's equipped with a large 2-door fridge and freezer combination. The galley also has an induction oven where the chefs can cook 5-star dishes. The large marble countertops are both stunning and practical. There's more than enough space in the galley to prepare some hot cuisine. Right next to the galley is the dining room. It's conveniently located next to the galley so the crew can quickly bring out the meals once they're ready. We're sure Ronaldo doesn't like to wait too long for his carabras and risotto. The Azimut Grande 27 Metri is a fine vessel, but it's not the most expensive yacht that Ronaldo has ever been on. Before he purchased his Grande 27 Metri, he rented a mega yacht called Africa One. Ronaldo rented the enormous 47-meter-long vessel at a cost of $239,500 per week. That's a lot of money to pay for a yacht charter, but hey, Ronaldo can afford it. Still, buying a smaller yacht is actually more affordable in the long run. The Africa One has a state-of-the-art gym filled with workout equipment and weights. It can accommodate 12 guests and has 6 suites, including a very luxurious master suite. The Africa One has a modern kitchen and is equipped with a plethora of water toys. It's basically a floating city with its own garage. Ronaldo likely had a lot of fun riding the Africa One's sea-doos and sea-bobs. The coolest feature of this yacht has to be the giant inflatable water slide that can attach to the top deck. Just imagine flying down into the warm waters of the Bahamas at breakneck speed. Sounds fun if you're an adrenaline junkie. On the other hand, it might be a harrowing experience for others. The Africa One is also equipped with numerous wakeboards, wake surfboards, and paddleboards. It basically has its own surf shop. There's a lovely jacuzzi on the top deck of the Africa One, and the large retractable swim platform is a great place to hang out or dive into the water. The swim platform even has a docking space for 3 sea-doos and 2 sea-bobs. There's even an alfresco dining area where guests can enjoy world-class meals and mimosas. Sounds divine. The deck is so spacious that there's more than enough room to do some yoga, enjoy some bubbly, or even get a massage. The Africa One is powered by two M2U engines which give her a comfortable cruising speed of 22.8 knots and a top speed of 24.6 knots. The yacht carries 60,500 liters of fuel on board and 15,000 liters of water, which means that it's more than capable of lasting weeks in the French Riviera without having to refuel. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that Ronaldo has a car collection that's worth about $24 million? He doesn't just buy incredibly expensive yachts, you know. He owns a $12 million Bugatti 110 that's one of only 10 in the world.
Cristiano Ronaldo's net worth is $500 million, making him one of the richest athletes in the world. So what does one do with all that dough? Well, buy an island, of course. The world-famous soccer player now owns a stretch of private island on Madeira Island, which took social media by storm recently after Ronaldo spent time with his family there during the lockdown. How much is a private island? Well, what he paid for it is unknown, but a Greek island ranges from $3.4 million to $54 million. The price, however, shouldn't be a concern for Ronaldo. According to Forbes, he earned nearly $80 million last year, making him the third highest paid athlete in the world. Madeira, Portugal overlooks the Atlantic Ocean and is basically Ronaldo World. Featuring gorgeous views of the Atlantic Ocean and year-round sunshine, the beautiful island is home to many attractions dedicated to its most famous son, including murals, statues, and other Ronaldo-themed attractions. Madeira has just one airport, and it's named after, well, you guessed it, Cristiano Ronaldo. Most European airports offer direct flights to Cristiano Ronaldo International Airport, located in the civil parish of Santa Cruz, and is only one direct flight away from JFK International Airport in New York. Madeira is home to numerous five-star resorts, including the Savoy Palace, the Cliff Bay, and the Vine. But for Cristiano Ronaldo fans, there is only one place to stay: his own hotel. Part of the Pestana Hotel Group, the CR7 Lifestyle Hotel sits next to the harbor in Funchal on a square named after the Juventus forward, Praça CR7. Despite the hotel's small size, it is clean, comfortable rooms, a friendly staff, a great bar, a pool, and spectacular views of the city, making it a thoroughly enjoyable stay. All over the building are tributes to Ronaldo, which adorn the four-star property. Newspaper clippings, signed shirts, and other memorabilia adorn the walls, while illuminated sketches of the former Manchester United player hang above the beds. The hotel's entrance is dominated by a 3-meter-tall solid bronze statue of the man himself. Hotel guests who stay 4 nights will receive an official autograph ball and free admission to the CR7 Museum. The museum is attached to the CR7 Pestana, a museum opened in 2013 by Ronaldo's brother, Hugo. It houses all of Ronaldo's team and individual trophies, some originals and some replicas. Aside from his 5 Ballon d'Or, all 5 of his Champions League trophies, and the Euro 2016 trophy, there are more than 200 displays of hardware. There are also signed jerseys from his various clubs, hat-trick balls on display, and even a chocolate statue. In addition to the bronze statue outside Ronaldo's hotel and the chocolate one in his museum, there is also one of him at the airport. When it was first unveiled in 2017, the original became the subject of international mockery, and you can kind of see why. He's normally a good-looking guy. Being friends with Cristiano Ronaldo must be nice. The Real Madrid star reportedly gave his friend and agent, Jorge Mendes, a Greek island as a wedding gift. The exclusive residential area of Porto hosted the celebrity wedding. Ronaldo served as best man to Mendes. Being the best man also means spending a bit of money on a good wedding gift. Unlike most people, Ronaldo purchases a Greek island instead of expensive kitchen appliances. 20 Greek islands were up for sale around the same time of December 2014. Although the exact amount Ronaldo paid has not been released, it seems likely it was around the $30 million mark. In Funchals Harbor, Ronaldo has a $9.7 million mansion with his partner, Georgina Rodriguez, and their 4 children, where he spent much of the early months of the coronavirus pandemic. 4 years after, Ronaldo bought a warehouse in Funchal and converted it into this luxury abode. The 7-story mansion in the former Manchester United No. 7's hometown was finally finished recently. 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools, a jacuzzi, and a football pitch are among its luxurious amenities. Ronaldo was photographed on one of the roof's terraces enjoying one of the swimming pools during quarantine. There are 2 gyms where Ronaldo sculpts his chiseled abs, and the small football pitch is where he likes to play with Cristiano Jr. It is reported that Georgina Rodriguez fell in love with the romantic getaway when she saw the sea view the property offered. Although it doesn't appear very private, the rooftop pool offers a stunning view of the Atlantic Ocean. In terms of peace and comfort, the Ronaldo family certainly prefer the picturesque landscape and sea air of Funchal over their home in Turin. It'll also be a good place to keep track of his business interests, as it's close to his 48-room luxury hotel. This feels like home to him, and of course he built a castle there. Of course, this castle also has a 5-car garage underground. In his garage, Ronaldo has a phenomenal collection of cars. Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo has a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. There is a black and white leather interior with a personalized design. He bought it soon after joining Juventus Football Club. His favorite car is the Ferrari F12 TDF. A Ferrari model with insane speed and good looks ranks high on Ronaldo's list, maybe because it's like looking in the mirror. On his 27th birthday, Ronaldo gifted himself a Lamborghini Aventador. This black beauty has a fantastic glow and shimmer. According to rumors, he also owns a white Lamborghini Aventador too. One of Cristiano Ronaldo's recent vehicle acquisitions is this Bugatti. It is a limited edition worth almost $10 million. Next is his Maserati Gran Cabrio. It has top-notch specs and will turn your neck once you see it. It has a powerful engine and an even better appearance. It's no wonder Ronaldo loves it so much. Now, if you're going to own an island, you might as well buy a yacht to sail around it, right? A luxury $7 million yacht was Ronaldo's reward for winning his 2nd consecutive Series A title, the Juventus 9th in a row. Ronaldo handpicked the 27-meter-long yacht named the Africa One to treat himself after the victory, which features 5 cabins, 6 bathrooms, 2 lounge areas, a large contemporary kitchen diner, a gym, a sun-deck jacuzzi, a large retractable swim platform, and full-length windows. Prior to this recent purchase, Ronaldo used to rent a $239,500 per week yacht for his family holidays. This was prior to becoming the first player to earn $1 billion while still playing. With a net worth of $500 million and you own a private island, well, you need a fancy way to get there too, right? Well, Ronaldo has not 1, but 2 private jets. When Cristiano Ronaldo was still playing for Real Madrid in 2015, he purchased a Gulfstream G200 for $25 million so he could travel across Europe at high speed. This jet was chosen by the superstar soccer player because he didn't want to spend much time traveling. I get it. Powered by twin engines that produce 6,040 pounds of thrust each, it cruises at 560 miles per hour. Imagine when he travels home, Ronaldo actually hears the pilot say his name when they arrive at Cristiano Ronaldo International Airport. Now that's a trip. Seems like the soccer star is just collecting islands at this point, but when you're one of the most popular people on the planet, it's probably the only way you get some real peace and quiet.